What's up, family? It's your man GQ back again with another video for you guys today. Today I want to talk about what you need to enter into Canada to make your transition as seamless and as smooth as possible. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, so before planning your trip to Canada, make sure that you have a few things taken care of already. The first thing that you want to have taken care of is your passport. You want to make sure that it's up to date, that it's not expired, and that it's ready to roll. The second thing that you want to have your Arrive Can app. It's an official app from the Canadian government that allows you to upload all of your pertinent information, like your proof of vaccination status, your passport status, and other things that's going to allow you to go ahead and cross over fairly smoothly. Another thing that I kind of want to talk about is as you're entering, they're going to ask you a bunch of questions. So you don't want to look particularly mean or aggressive and things like that. And you want to answer those questions as truthfully and honestly as possible. Some of the questions that they asked me was, how long am I going to be there? What am I doing over here? Where am I staying? So on and so forth. And just answer them so you can pretty much go on and be about it. So this tip is more so for the people who are in motorcycle clubs. Do not wear your cuts, your colors as you're crossing the border. You can be detained because some people may consider you to be a gang or up to no good, and so on and so forth. And a lot of people don't realize that a lot of us who are in motorcycle clubs are doctors, lawyers, teachers, business owners, and professionals in general. So to stop any problems, just go ahead, have them already packed on your bike so you can go ahead and get through. I had some friends who went to Canada a few years ago, and all of them pulled up and they had their cuts on, and they were detained for 3 hours. So we don't want that to happen to you guys. So just go ahead to avoid that problem, pack it up. When you get over, you can put it back on. You can keep moving. Also, as you're arriving to Canada, depending on which way you go, I crossed over from the Detroit side. You cannot take the tunnel. There's a tunnel way, and then there's a bridge way. You have to take the bridge. You cannot take the tunnel. They did not explain to me why I needed to take the bridge instead of the tunnel. They just said that I was not allowed to go through the tunnel, and I had to turn around and navigate my way back up and then cross over the bridge. So I don't know this. I'm going to do some research and figure out why exactly that is the case. But to save yourself some time and some mental whatever, to save yourself some time, just go over the bridge. Okay, so while you're in Canada, it's some things that you want to be mindful of. The speed limit is not in miles per hour, it's in kilometers. So I'm looking at the signs that saying speed limit 100 kilometers an hour, and I'm like, oh my god, like they're gonna be racing up and down these highways in Canada. But when you do the conversion, it's like 65 miles an hour. So it's an extremely conservative speed limit out there. And don't speed, because I'm not gonna tell you don't speed, but there are signs on the side of the interstate that tells you what your fine will be if you go over 20 kilometers, 40 kilometers, 60 kilometers, and how much your fine will be if caught speeding like that. Before you go as well, make sure when you go to gas pumps that you do not use your card, if it's an American card, at the pump. Go inside, because there's an option for you to pick US or pick Canadian, and that'll allow you to have the proper conversion with your money, so you could get the most use of your money, your American dollars, while you're there. I did a couple of fill-ups while I was out there, and it was like $44 a fill-up, and I was like, wow, this is really insane. So be mindful of that. Also, if you have a phone, call your provider so you can let them know that to turn on international data or whatever the case is, and let them know that you'll be in Canada for the foreseeable future, and they're going to make sure that your phone works. There were some dead spots for me And oh my goodness. That's an airplane, y'all. I'm gonna let that go ahead and pass. Okay, so that was a scary part because I was riding my bike and I didn't have no service at any time in certain areas. So I made sure that when I got to a spot that had some type of service, I was able to call and get it switched over, or get you a phone with international data or international calling plans, so you will have everything squared away. Toronto was just amazing, guys. I was able to link up with some other people out there, and they took me down to Kensington Market. Very hip place, very happening place. A lot of people out there just, you know, vibing and doing what they do on a typical weekday, weekend, whatever. I asked, you know, is this like this all the time? And they were like, yeah. So it's definitely a happening place to be. Also, I was able to go to Niagara Falls. If you get a chance to go to Canada, go to Niagara Falls on the Canada side. It's speechless. I was speechless. It was, you have Niagara Falls, Ontario, and you have Niagara Falls, New York. I went on the Canadian side, and it was beautiful. I was able to do only one of the excursions at that time, which was Niagara behind the falls. And you get to see and feel like the force and the power of the falls as they come down right beside you. You will get wet, so just, you know, be mindful of that. But next time I go, I'm definitely going to take the boat tour, because I got a few shots of that, a few videos, and I can just imagine you know, that type of experience. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and see that as well, because it's just simply stunning and amazing. I was also able to get some drone shots, y'all. Like, I was so scared, no lie, because I'm like, man, I'm in international space. I don't know what they're gonna tell me. I don't know what we're gonna do. I said, forget it. I'm gonna just throw it up there, because I only live one time and I got to get the shot. You know what I'm saying? So I threw it up, and I got some beautiful overhead shots of the falls. And oh my God, I can't wait for you guys to see the video, the full Canadian video, my ride to Canada and back. And I can't wait to upload it for you guys. I also did a few things along that trip. I went to the Harley Davidson Museum in Milwaukee. I stopped in Nashville. I stopped in Detroit, seen a couple of things. St. Louis, Memphis. It was just an awesome experience, and I did it by myself. So don't be afraid to get out. Baby steps, and then that takes into giant leaps. So that's all I have for you guys today. Be safe, be cool, be you, and peace out until we meet again. Also, like, scared. Like, I don't want to scare nobody. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And just, you know, just tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Peace.